Welcome to the FX Options Weekly Outlook, a weekly podcast series hosted by Jason Ayres, a top instructor, trader, and founder of OptionSource.net. Join Jason as he discusses the latest trends in the Forex market with a look ahead on the US dollar versus the major currencies using the most commonly used technical indicators.
Well, hi there, and welcome to the ISE FX Options Weekly Outlook for May 14th, 2012. As always, this is Jason Ayres of OptionSource.net. Let's start off with a look at the weekly chart of the US dollar index. It's a great way to gain perspective as to how the US dollar has been trading against a basket of currencies. Well, the dollar index extended higher into the 80.81 resistance level last week. While we are open to a retracement that could retest support down within the 78.79 focal zone, we are open to a continuation higher for the US dollar against most major currencies. This would be confirmed by a break above 81. Let's take a look at the daily snapshot. The daily chart indicates 80 as the new support, with our next upside target for this week at 81. Next up, the CDD, the US dollar versus the Canadian dollar. Well, the CDD has broken through the 99.5-100 focal zone, which now becomes a new support. However, we need to see a close above 100.5 to confirm a continuation into the 102-103 box. Let's take a look at the YUK, the US dollar versus the Japanese yen. The YUK spent last week consolidating within the 79.80 zone once again. Now, a break below 79 opens the window for a continuation to the downside. However, we are open to a bounce that could extend into the 81-82 focal zone this week. Let's take a look at the US dollar versus the euro as seen here in the ISE FX Options pair value EUI. Well, the EUI broke above 77, 76.77 now becomes the new support. And while we are open to a retracement after such a big move, the path of least resistance continues to be to the upside with 78.79 as our new upside target. Let's take a look at the BPX, the US dollar versus the pound. 61.5, 62 remains a key support for the BPX, and a break below 61.5 will confirm a continuation lower. However, with last Friday's close above 62, we are open to a push towards the 62.5, 63 focal zone. Let's take a look at the US dollar versus the Australian dollar as seen here in the ISE FX Options pair value AUX. Well, the AUX closed last Friday within the 99-100 resistance level, and the trend appears to be strong to the upside. However, we are open to a retracement back into the 98-99 zone after such a significant move last week. Let's take a look at a few of our key points. First of all, the US dollar index pushed through 80, confirming its strength against most major currencies. We may see a moderate pullback this week, however, the trend remains up. The CDD pushed higher last week, but has yet to break the 100.5 level to confirm a continuation to the upside. The YUK spent last week at a key retracement level once again. We anticipate a bounce higher from the 79.80 level. A break above 80.5 would lend credibility to a tradable move to the upside. The EUI broke 77, confirming a continuation higher. We may see a pullback this week after a substantial move. However, we anticipate a test of the 78-79 focal zone. The BPX bounced higher, breaking out of the 61.5, 62 focal zone. 63 is the next major resistance to any continuation higher. The AUX hit 100 as anticipated. The trend remains strong to the upside. However, we are open to a pullback that could retest as deep as 98. And this has been your ISE FX Options Weekly Outlook for May 14th, 2012. As always, this is Jason Ayres of OptionSource.net, reminding you to sign up for your free webinar at www.optionsource.net. Thanks for joining me here this week. We'll see you here next week.
Thank you for participating in this week's session. Please join us again next week. For trading ideas, exchange rates, webinars, news, and commentary, visit www.fxoptions.com. Become an OptionSource.net member. Visit www.optionsource.net. ISE FX options can be easily traded through all options-enabled brokerage accounts. These exchange-listed securities are cash-settled in US dollars and have a European-style exercise.